All right, this is another update. So I got the original transmission out. A couple of key notes about getting this one out is, so there's a motor mount right there. It's two pieces. There's a piece that's attached to the back of the transmission, and it's just a single bolt that'll go through that bracket. Now, you can remove that single bolt. You'll have to move the transmission up a little bit, and then you can slide, once the mount is out of there, you can slide that over actually off to the side. And then before you start dropping the transmission, taking it out, you got to remove that black motor mount, because if you don't, it won't come out. It gets hung up on there and you can't get the right angle to come out of here. Now, the other keynote thing was the subframe. Now, taking out the subframe, it's a series of moving the engine up and down and moving the subframe up and down. But once you get it at the correct angle, it actually drops out pretty easy. It's not too difficult. So I'm going to lift this one in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and align my torque converter bolts correctly, so it has an easier time going in. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to align them to where the port is to get to them. That way I can at least see one, and hopefully they match up. So that was the only two takeaways so far of getting the transmission out. Removing the subframe, you don't have to remove it all the way. You just got to remove front bolts, and as long as your suspension's disconnected, which for the most part it's going to be, because you got to get the axles out anyways. There's the other thing about it is the steering column right there. So to get a couple more inches, I disconnected the steering column from the inside. It's just a single bolt, and it works itself out there pretty well. That way I was able to get the subframe to drop a little bit more than usual. And that's all you'll need. I'll post another video when I'm done.